Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. So it is 9:10 in the morning, something like that. So I've been working on a new craft. I'm making a tail. I'm making a fluffy tail, and boy, when I tell you it is time consuming, it is time consuming. I started this yesterday, and oh my god, I still have to go all the way up here with so essentially what you do is you get wool. I have bits and pieces everywhere. So you get some wool, right? And you go about, well, the tutorial that I watched from some chick on YouTube said 6 times from your foot to your knee, and try and stretch it out as much as you can to get the length, right? I didn't stretch my leg out that much. And then what you do is you cut it in half at one end and you tie it, so you like have 2 strands that go either side of each other, so like 2 long bits, and you tie it in the half spot, so you're like halving it. You have cut it at one end and leave the other end uncut, and then you just tie it there. You can use a clip or just tie it in general. You don't have to put a clip there, but I wanted this to be there for an attachment, for if I want to put it on a belt or I want to put a clip on it so I can wear it. So I decided to go with my rainbow wool because I'm all about rainbows. So essentially what you do is after you've got this tied in the middle here, you make it into 3 and braid it. Or plait it, however you want to say it. You can choose to do like a really thick braid, like 4 or whatever. I don't know how to braid. Not real good at it, to be honest, so I just plaited it. And then what you do after you've done that, there should be like a bit on the end, like bits on the end, because you know how when you braid or you plait, it's not quite even. You use a comb of some sort. I am using this. It's been washed, but it's my dog comb for right now. She had one of those dog brushes with the metal thing. Unfortunately, I don't have one, and this was like snap decision. I saw the video yesterday and I was like, I can try my hand at that. Let's try that. So if I had been better prepared, I probably would have one of those brushes, but I don't. I have my dog comb. So I am utilizing my dog comb. We don't really use it on them very much. It's only if we think that flea season is really taking a hold, and you know, we just want to check. That's pretty much what it's for. I mean, we give them flea and worm treatment and stuff all the time, so they generally don't, but if we suspect, we just use the comb. But in any case, what you do is you do that right at the bottom with the tail end. You just do that. But then what you're going to do is you take, oh, that's right, I need some more. So then you have like a little bit that's all combed out with the comb. Like you literally just comb it out with whatever, you know. Don't go using a plastic comb, it won't work. It won't work. I don't know why. I didn't test it, but apparently it doesn't work. So what you're gonna do is get strands. Now I need some more So what you're gonna do is take your thing, wrap it around your hand as many times as you think that you want for now. But let me say, you're gonna need a lot of string. Now, don't go overboard and do your whole yarn, because you might not need your whole yarn. Just do a bunch at a time, work with what you got, and then make some more if you need more. So you're just wrapping it around your hand. Then, where did I put my scissors? Over here. Then you just cut it, right, at your hand level. Now, what you're going to do is cut it in half. You can take it off and cut it in half. I do it somewhat dangerously. I just insert the scissors here and cut from the top. Just like that. And then you have your strands, right? And that's how long you want it. So after you've done that, you get your string, your strands, should I say, and you will need a crochet hook. So the items you're going to need, right, is something to hold it to, or just something, a different color than the wool you're going to use for this to tie it, so you can tell where it is, where the top is. You're going to need some wool, whatever color you like. You can have a plain color. My daughter has made a couple, but with purple. She doesn't make hers the same way. She makes hers a little bit thinner, and she doesn't comb it out. She just ties little strands on to make stranded thing. So yeah, like I said, crochet hook, scissors, comb, wool, and either a ring, a clip, something to put here. Some people use I have to think. I don't know what they're called, but they clip at the side, like you can use them to hang things and whatnot. I don't actually know what they're called. So yeah, there are many different ways you can do the top part. So once you've done that, right, so you've got your thing braided, you combed out that little bit down the bottom, then it's time to start. So going into the braids, you're going to put your crochet hook into one of the braids, working sections. So you're going to start in one spot and then work your way to the other braid, because you're essentially doing, so like you're essentially going from this braid to this braid right here to this braid, then that braid, then that braid, and you're going all the way up, and you're going all the way around. You're not just focusing on the front. So when you put your, yeah, I'm on the front this time. I had myself a little confused, like, huh? So when you go up, when I'm going up this little part here, I will start on the top one on this side, go down, but go around to the other side, so that I'm doing both sides. So what you do when you put your hook where you want it, you get 2 strands of the same length. Obviously there going to be somewhat size differences in the length. Don't go too overboard and stressing, oh my god, it's an inch shorter or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it's somewhat even, you're going to place that around your crochet hook evenly. So you're going to find it at the top together. You're going to put them together at the top. You can either hold on to it or not hold on to it. Sometimes I hold it just for a second and then let go. Pull it through so that you have two little loops on one side and your tails on the other side. Now what you're going to do is fold your tails into the loops that you've made. I'm not very smooth at this part. I'm kind of slow. Good morning, child.
Morning.
See my child in the corner of my eye. So, once you've got it through your loops, then you're going to tighten it in the spot where you want it. And if, say for instance, like here, you've got one bit that's a bit more loose than the others, you just find that particular strand, whichever one you think it is, and you just pull it to tighten it. And you just make sure it's nice and tight. And then you have your strand. When you've completed a particular section that you want, or I generally work how I'm doing it. You can do it any way you like. How I'm doing it is I generally go around in a whole section and then comb it out in that section. So I wasn't sure I was going to do any more right now. So I kind of stopped. I paused for a second. That's why I brushed it out and without finishing all the way around. But it's simple, easy to make. You can use any wool you like. Yeah, in saying that, it's easier to just buy a tail, but it's so much more fun making them. I have bought tails. My daughter has one. But this is, you know, a crafty thing that I'm doing at the moment. I mean, somewhat enjoying it, somewhat not. I like crafting. Crafting is not really my strong suit, and sometimes stuff fails and doesn't go quite how I wanted it. This is shorter than I would have liked it. I didn't quite get the length that I was hoping for, but it's still, it's my starter piece. It's my start one. So, you know, if I decide to make one in the future, you know, I'll know for next time. But also the thing with me personally, if something takes a lot of time and has a lot of components, I generally start things and go, oh, I don't really want to work on it right now, and I put it away. I go back to it and continue on, but I cannot just sit and do till something's complete if it's a big thing to do. Like I do puzzles, I make up puzzles. I don't always do that consistently. It's sometimes a bit, yeah, right? But I eventually get it done. So, and today we are going out. The boys wanted to go to the park. It seems a little bit nicer out today. It's not so bad out today. It's still cold, but not as cold. And it's kind of nice weather out. So we're going to go to the park. Stay tuned for that vlog because I will be bringing a reborn. I don't know which one yet, but I'll figure it. I will figure it. Anyway, that's it for this vlog, guys. As always, comment, like, subscribe. Bye, guys. Be awesome.